What's new in Disneyland? Let's take a look. We've got more breakfast in DCA. The first 2024 merch is in, and it's a choice. We'll take our first look at a Pixar Place hotel room, and then try a new snack available in San Francisco. But let's first head into California Adventure and Smokejumpers Grill for something we don't see a lot of in the parks, and that's good breakfast. This is a first for Smokejumpers, by the way, serving breakfast, and I'm pretty happy about this, and I hope the menu is great too, because you need more breakfast at DCA. Let's have a look. For the main course, we've got a breakfast sandwich, a classic breakfast burrito, and a chorizo burrito. I have to say, the burritos do look very interesting, a little different maybe than the ones you get at the Galactic Grill in Disneyland, don't you think? We're gonna have to try those soon, but I think I got my eye this morning on that breakfast sandwich. But before we get to that, let's talk about the fact that they're offering a pretty robust a la carte menu. You could pretty much build your own breakfast. A side of bacon, a fried egg, hash browns, even some salsa. I like this a lot. And by the way, don't sleep on those seasoned fries, which we'll be trying in just a minute. Spoiler alert, they're pretty good. But this is definitely an A+ move in my opinion. And it's the eggs really that make it. You can get like a side of bacon or a side of hash browns in other locations perhaps, but you can't build a full breakfast anywhere else as far as I know. I'm also very curious about this kid's breakfast slider. You know, it's better than cold scrambled eggs, I'm sure. And it might be just right for those who have a smaller breakfast appetite. Right for kids too. And then here's where things get a little more interesting. You can literally get a mimosa. An Honest Abe Orange Sunshine Mimosa Cider for the low price of $14. Can you imagine? That's not for me, perhaps, but it's available. Or if you prefer, there's the cold brew with Irish cream. I mean, they're going for it, which I give them, proper respect for. They're really going for it. An Irish cream cold brew and a mimosa at Smokejumpers Grill. Wow. They do, of course, have just a regular breakfast cold brew. The one with the Cocoa Puffs on it. That sounds like fun. I think I might try that. Wonderfully themed dining location. Pretty good menu. I mean, that's both for breakfast as well as lunch and dinner. Huge space too. Lots of seating inside and out. It's a great vibe. I love eating here. As for breakfast, one thing to note here before we start eating, before we try that sandwich, is that they serve breakfast at Smokejumpers until just 10 a.m. And while mobile order is available, they close it once all those mobile order windows are taken. That is, if you try to place a mobile order, let's say 9:30 a.m., you're probably not going to be able to, at least not right now, because those windows have been booked. Now you can still go standby until 10 a.m., but if mobile order is your thing, you might want to plan ahead a little bit. I missed my window, and I had to wait in this standby line, but luckily they had 2 windows going for standby, so my wait was about maybe 5 minutes to place my order. Let's see what I got.
Generally speaking, I don't like to get breakfast at Disneyland, mostly because of value and because there's not a lot of variety in terms of what you could get. It's eggs and bacon, but Smokejumpers has added some breakfast menu items, and this is good news for a couple of reasons. One, because I'm interested actually in the breakfast that's being served here. Looks interesting, but also too, there's not a lot of breakfast, and this is for people who do like to eat breakfast at the park. Not a lot of breakfast at California Adventure. There's not a lot of breakfast at Disneyland in general, but specifically at DCA. Flo's. I don't even think Flo's is serving breakfast anymore. And you got Fiddler Pie for Practical Cafe, Pim's. Pim's Test Kitchen has breakfast, and that's about it. This morning we're getting the breakfast sandwich, and it looks kind of meh when you unwrap it. It's not exactly the greatest reveal in the world, but the food inside is going to be pretty good. Sausage, egg, cheddar, hash browns, SJG sauce. Oh, Smokejumpers Grill. I'm like, am I supposed to know what SJG sauce is? Okay, so that's Smokejumpers Grill sauce. It's their own private blend. Green chili on a toasted bun. And that last bit is the reason why I'm here, and I'm trying this right now. It's the green chili. I mean, I generally do like breakfast sandwiches as opposed to just eggs and bacon. But when they put a green chili in there, and that's something that we've seen here before. I had a sandwich here, burger, the green chili. It was oh my god, it's so good. It was a chicken sandwich. I think it was a Halloween only. Anyway, let's go. That's where I'm heading. Like I said, it doesn't look like a lot. Yeah. No, that's a good sandwich. It's a very hearty, full sandwich, and everything is present. I got a bite of the sausage. I got a bite of the green chili, which tastes great. Egg and the hash browns. The hash browns are well cooked. They're crispy. They add a nice little layer of texture on there. The only thing that so far I feel like it's maybe slightly missing is that actual SJG sauce. I can't identify it at the moment. Further that we get into this, the more I'm getting that green chili and that SJG sauce a little bit spicy. And I have to say, this might be one of the better breakfast sandwiches that I've had at a Disney park. I had the one at Red Rose Tavern. It was okay, but mostly because it was standard. It was just bacon, eggs, like the usual kind of stuff. I love the fact they added that green chili and they added the SJG sauce, giving it a unique taste and a unique flavor. Yes, we did get the breakfast cold brew. Chocolate cold brew, interesting. Toasted marshmallow foam, very interesting. And cocoa crisp rice cereal. They do the same thing at the cold brew at Docking Bay 7. I don't typically go for cold brews. That's not really my thing. I'm a hot coffee guy. But I do love sweets. I do love chocolate. I do love that marshmallow foam. This is pretty good. You get crisp cut fries. Interesting choices aside. Normally you would expect tater tots, but I think they didn't do it. In this case, because you're already getting a hash brown in the sandwich. Oh, wow. I don't know why I was just so taken aback by these fries just now. I think maybe it's because normally Disneyland fries suck. But these aren't normal Disneyland fries. Normally Disneyland fries are, the straight cut fries. I love crisp cut fry. It's my favorite kind of fry. Plus, they're very salty. Or maybe that's a seasoning. Whatever. I don't care. That's great. I'm very pleased with my breakfast here at Smokejumpers Grill. Thumbs up on the sandwich. Thumbs up on the cold brew. Thumbs up on the fries. I'm going to finish this.
We're going to head over to the Pixar Place Hotel next, where it feels like they've been updating this place forever, seriously. It is going to officially open on January 30th. We've already seen the new lobby. We've seen the new pool. And recently, Disney gave us our first tour of what a standard room is going to look like. Let's take a look. Okay, first, that's really a cute idea with the Green Army Men. I dig that. Looks like the rooms are getting an Art of Pixar book. That's a great touch, I think. Of course, those bedside lamps are Pixar lamps. Easy win there. Looks good. This room is with 2 queen beds that share a mural of Pixar films along that rear wall. Kind of standard looking, actually. The Pixar-themed decor pillow. That's a nice touch. I like that. One thing I will give half of that hotel credit for is that you get a great view of DCA, which is basically Pixar land now. So, that really works well. Bathrooms look pretty standard. And there you go. That's it, I guess. On the one hand, it looks pretty nice. The features they did show us, they do put me in a sort of Toy Story, Pixar kind of mood. And it certainly fits the theme of the hotel as well in general, which is not heavy on the theming. The lobby and exteriors, as we've seen, are modest, really, with the decor. It's definitely designed with adults in mind. So with that, I do have to say that I think I would prefer maybe a little more Pixar theming. It is a Pixar-themed hotel, which is good. But I would like to have seen them go for just a little bit more, especially if I'm bringing kids. But it does feel like they've designed this with adults in mind. Looking forward to staying here in the near future to give this whole thing a look. The lobby, the pool, the Great Maple Restaurant, the view of DCA, hopefully soon. For now, though, let's head into downtown to our last stop in the park. Today, we're looking at some of the newly revealed 2024 merch, and it's bright. And so far, it looks like a pretty modest display. This is probably not the entire line. It's just sort of a sneak peek at that 2024 collection, but obviously right away, you can see that they're really going for it in terms of the bright colors. This is a very, I want to say this is 90s. This feels very 90s to me. The color choices. I mean, look at this tumbler. Look at that. Pink and yellow and orange and green and blue. Even the characters, Mickey and Minnie, they're not, well, they are here, but we'll see later that even their colors are a little bit different. I love the Space Mountain reference there on that bottle. The iconography that they're using in this line is pretty interesting. Of all the things to expect to find here is crazy straws. I was not expecting to find 4 crazy straws in Mickey, hidden Mickey shaped. Okay, that's also a choice. That's one of the earlier lines or earlier things to bring out. Loving the Mickey plush, the 2024 plush. That outfit with the pink shorts and the fireworks on the shirt. That's definitely screaming 2024. Bright blue Mickey, his head is blue. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know. The pink shorts and blue Mickey. Okay. Here's also, this is an interesting choice. They have brought out a photo album. You can buy I guess this is still a thing, but it's a bold move to make that one of your first releases for the 24 line is a photo album. Do people still take proper photos and put them in books? Here's some of that iconography I was talking about with the Buzz Lightyear, the Pixar ball, Aladdin's lamp, Belle's rose, the sword, the sword and the sorcerer stone, teacup, Dumbo, great. The fun wheel. There you go, 2024 photo album. Again, I mean, they're going for it. They're really going for something here with this photo frame. Clear plastic yellow with those 4 symbols of the parks right there. Okay. Got a new backpack. Same icons, same visuals that we're going here. With the colors, the pinks and the blues, the bright blues. Very neon looking. There again there's Mickey. Now he's wearing his classic red shorts and black, I don't know what you call that. He's red and black, but look at this one. This is the Loungefly backpack, and Mickey's wearing blue shorts in this one. And Minnie is a little different as well. There she is with her red and pink, but you've got also a lavender and a blue bow. Mickey's wearing green shorts there. Again, I mean, it's a choice. It's a style choice. I don't hate it. I think I kind of like it actually, but they're really going for it. They're going for that color scheme that I want to say this is 90s, right? Or is it 80s? I don't know. By the way, if you're not done shopping for 2023 merch, just go around the other side of that display, and there you go. You can still get your 2023 merch, just in case you didn't pick any up yet. Well, that was fun. I do think we're going to get more. That line will grow a little bit, but that's the first look at the 2024 merch. With that, we're going to take our last stop of the day, and it's back into DCA and San Francisco to try out a new snack. We've tried just about all the new food here at San Francisco, new menus at the Antcast Cafe and Lucky Fortune Cookery. It's all been great so far. We've really enjoyed what they've done with this place and the food offerings here. And today, we're going to be trying the new snack at the Cerveceria. Now, this is normally where you get your quick service beer. And if you want a quick snack to go with that beer, you can try the new ground pork gyoza, which we are.
Well, we had to bring our taste test over here to Paradise Bay because there was no place to sit at San Francisco, as was the case before with Pacific Corp. It still is the case, and even more so now. San Francisco, very, very popular place to get something to eat. It's difficult to find a table there, difficult to find a space, especially for somebody who's trying to do something that's, a little bit more intimate. Like I need a little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room to record, so it's hard for me to do this kind of shot at the proper San Francisco area. I love the little bag they put it in with the little Baymax face on there. That's great. I'm such a sucker for Baymax. You could put his face on literally anything, and it would make me happy. Obviously, from the outside, there's not a lot to it. It's just a regular sticky bun, gyoza type deal. Let's break this thing open and reveal the sausage inside. You can see the ground pork and the little bits of vegetables on there. We're gonna try this first, as is our custom. No sauce. It has a similar texture to what you might find at Tropical Hideaway. Very doughy, like I mentioned. Kind of bland. The dough itself is kind of bland, not a lot of flavor. A little bit of flavor in the sausage, it's not spicy at all. That's what a chili soy dipping sauce comes into play. This is one of my favorite dipping sauces, so I'm looking forward to trying this and seeing how they go together. I'm actually quite optimistic. Wow. What the? That didn't take long. I don't want to take a single bite without it. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, man. Now at $8.99, and considering the size of it, it's priced and sized just about right for me, in so much as I tend to think that Disney, the portions are too big. I can't eat most of what they sell me. I'll go to a place and I'll get a burger or a sandwich, and I'm just like, I can do maybe 2/3 of it, but I'm paying for the whole sandwich. I like things at Disney that are sized smaller and priced a little smaller too, but that way I can pace myself in the correct portion, as it were, so I don't overpay for something I'm not going to eat. I very much appreciate that. So at $8.99, you're not paying $14 for something like that. You're paying for the right amount of food. But having said that, this is easily, for me even, easily digestible for a single person. I'm going to finish this off, no problem whatsoever. It's a snack. Yeah, I finished that all too easily, which is probably the only downside. It was very good, delicious. Chili soy dipping sauce is great, but that's the only downside is that I'm still hungry. I gotta go find something else to eat. Don't make that mistake. This is not a meal. This is a snack, but it's very good.
And that's what's new this week at the Disneyland Resort. Fun update, if you ask me. Great new breakfast at Smokejumpers. Digging the new 2024 merch. The Pixar Place hotel room, that's nice, that's okay. And the sausage gyoza is a must if you love chili lime sauce. And then, of course, stay tuned for more from Fresh Baked. But until next time, follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at Fresh Baked Disney, that's fresh with no E, and on TikTok at Fresh Baked Disney. And if you like our show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And Fresh Baked.